At the beginning of the show, I talked about how we have animals of all ages on the adoption floor, and these two are some of our youngest. They are Desdemona and Cordelia, and they were part of a litter of about 7. Their brother that was gray was quickly adopted because he kind of stood out from the crowd, but the rest of these guys were actually all black or black and white, and that is kind of, sometimes it can be hard for them to get adopted because they don't stand out. There's nothing that's incredibly unique about them. Then a couple of them were sent to rescue, and they are getting cared for there. And then these 2 are the ones that were left, and they're still looking for their forever homes. They've been with us since they were about 3 months old, and now they're 5 months old. So unfortunately, they're spending most of their childhood here at the shelter with us, and we want to get them into a nice home. They're very sweet. But unfortunately, they didn't have a lot of handling when they were younger, so they're still getting used to being picked up and held. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to be great pets. It's, again, one of those things where you have to be patient with them. They love to play, they like to be petted, they just don't necessarily want to be picked up and held, which is fine. A lot of cats actually don't want to be picked up and held and carried around. So that's just something that you would have to understand about these 2 little girls. They are caged together and they love to play together. They like to cuddle together, but they don't have to be adopted together. One thing that I will say is sometimes when you're taking home kittens, it is easier to get 2 because then they have a friend that'll keep them kind of occupied. They won't be as demanding of your attention and wanting to be played with, because they can play with each other. When you're not at home, they can keep each other company, which is what they do here at the shelter. All of our kittens are spayed and neutered before they leave. They're microchipped, they're rabies vaccinated, they're distemper vaccinated, they get their county license, and they get plenty of dewormer, flea and tick preventative to make sure that they're healthy and safe. All these guys need is just a chance at a loving forever home where they can kind of blossom and show their true personalities, and spend the rest of their childhood with a loving family. If you think that they are kind of the right fit for you, they're beautiful black cats. They have some white accents, and that's kind of how we tell them apart. Desdemona over there has like a white line from her chest to, from her neck to her chest. And then Cordelia here has a white spot on her chest and belly. They're fantastic, beautiful girls. And you can visit them here at Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center Monday through Saturday.